Hello everybody, shocking news here today as Patrice Bergeron has officially or reportedly retired from hockey. What does this mean? Well, it means that we are losing an icon, absolute legend, as Bergeron has done things other players could only dream of. This man, this Bruins legend, will undoubtedly end up going into the Raptors for his number 37. I can guarantee you will not be worn again, and there will be statues to commemorate him. Let's take a look at his career stats and then kind of talk about what this means for Boston. So, for his career, 427 goals, 613 assists, 1,040 points in 1,294 games played. Yes, he didn't average a point per game, but he cracked the 1,000-point mark, as well as being a 6-time Selke winner. A lot of people have been talking about possibly changing the award in his name as the best defensive forward, and I can tell you, while there might have been some years there were some contenders and maybe somebody that could have won it, this guy year in and year out was a part of some really good Boston teams. And not only that, he was a part of some teams that were able to go to the Stanley Cup Final 3 times, 2011, 13, and 19, and they won one in his time there back in 2011. This is a player that not only did that, but contributed heavily, as well as being a captain for this team. He decides to retire now, a day after turning 38 years old. A guy that has been in the league. Let's see when his first season was, if I can remember. Yep, 2003-04. He ended up playing 71 games that rookie year, finished with 39 points. All around a great player and a guy that will be missed. What does this mean for Boston now? Basically means they're losing top line center there and a guy that is a Selke contender, Selke favorite, a guy that just won it this year, if I'm not mistaken. That's going to hurt. They knew that he could have been gone, in my opinion. I think that he was probably going to be staying. I really thought that he would stick around after their first round exit against the Florida Panthers. Doesn't matter though, as it appears his career is over with. He had a one-year deal going into the season and now is going to be heading off to greener pastures. As for the team, they're probably losing David Krejci as well. I imagine if Bergeron's going, Krejci will probably say, hey, you know what? I was retired before. If Bergie is going to be gone, I think it's time to end this, as Chara, of course, retired not too long ago. And these pieces of those really good Boston Bruins teams from when I was a kid are, just gone. Tuukka Rask as well is another guy that's gone. And holy cow, this just feels like a big loss for them. So losing Krejci and Bergeron, obviously will help in terms of some financials. Not a crazy amount because they signed really short-term, low-value deals for what you're getting, especially with Bergeron. But again, this is a team now that is going to have to figure out what's going to go on down the middle. I know they've got some guys in Providence that they feel like, they're pretty excited for. But in general, a gut punch, a guy that's played for them for 19 seasons, and now they have to figure out exactly how they're going to stay competitive in an Atlantic division that is pretty good. Well, they want to stay competitive. My argument is yes, especially at least 1 year after they set the record for the most wins in a season. I think they finished tied for the most points in a season, but the point remains as of right now, they're going to have to do so without some pretty key forward help and a guy that, again, was their captain. So you're going to be losing a whole lot of leadership on top of a guy that played really well for you for almost 2 decades. But all the best to him in his retirement days. Part of me still feels like he's going to come back. I still feel like he's got that itch. But if not, a career that is going to be Hall of Fame worthy for sure. What are your thoughts on this? Are you surprised that Bergeron is retired? Do you think Krejci is leaving? And do you think the Bruins will be a playoff team next season? I'd love to hear your thoughts down below in the comments. Also, please make sure to like if you're new. Subscribe if you're new. Everybody, please stay safe. Have a great night, and you will have hockey all right. Goodbye, Brigadiers and Brigadettes. This is your captain signing off. Have a great night.